and with that try, have surely wrapped up the minor premiership for season 2025.
They certainly have. The mighty Raiders' first minor premiership since 1990. I know, Webby, you had them running last. So
No, no, Ricky, no.
Raiders 24, West Tigers 10. Jamal Fogarty starred for the Raiders again with his kicking game. West Tigers, I thought they were okay in the first half. I knew what they were doing. They were trying to slow the ruck down. And Ricky sort of mentioned that in his press conference. The disruptor is back. Jareen Buller
I know.
on KO Weeks.
I hadn't heard that for a while.
Nah.
Wasn't it the cynical disruptor?
Oh, jeez. What's the cynical disruptor?
They used to call it the cynical disruptor.
Who comes up with these?
I don't know. I said to Graham Annesley, I said, if you ever become a DJ, you should call yourself the cynical disruptor.
Yeah, that's a Bruce.
And he had no idea. Oh, stop. You know what? How about I not say anything?
No.
Oh, hang on. Just before we go, Matty Johns texted me just here before, and he said, Webby, you're cheating on me.
Oh, yes, you are.
Yeah.
Well,
It's all right, honey. I'll be home after 6.
Yeah.
In the game, did you, Brandy, one of the great commentators, did you hear the new one?
Nope.
The new tackle? It
No.
was Appy just went in. And
and pushed him over. Yeah.
And he called it the coffee table.
Coffee table. That was it.
Remember when you bang your shins on the coffee table?
Like Don Lane coffee table or something a bit different?
Oh.
Is that a bit something else? But the Raiders, I mean, this is great. Since 1990.
I know about that story.
Now, did we have the Raiders? Be honest here. I'm going to go around the room. Did we have the Raiders in your top 8 tourist?
Yes.
No, you
No,
didn't.
I don't know. I don't know. Probably
Did not.
No.
Did
Probably
not.
Webby.
I can't remember.
That means
sad.
no.
No,
I'm going
no,
to put
yeah.
my hand up. I didn't. I didn't have them running last.
No,
Sugar
I
and
didn't have him last.
Sugar and I discussed it on this. We were saying the same thing. When they're not going to run last because it's so hard going down there in winter. You know, they've got a bit of an advantage. But I did not see this coming. I certainly didn't have them finishing first.
No, God, no. Not this far ahead. Who would have thought that the Canberra would be in a position to be resting players in the last round?
Yeah.
I'm worried about Ricky. He can't do an interview without crying.
Oh, yeah, he's getting a bit emotional, isn't he?
No, yeah, he spoke at Bellamy's 600th the other night that it was at. Is that Bruce?
Yeah, don't worry about it. No, I'm used to him now.
Sorry.
No, it's not.
Sorry for having a job.
No.
And,
Yes.
no, you know what? Don't worry about it. No, anyway, he almost cried every 5 minutes through that.
Well, he's young bloke. We know, I know how much he, as we all do, very proud of our family. But to have that now being I think he was more worried about Jed not handling it.
Yeah.
Well, he's gone well beyond that. He'll be playing in a semi-final.
That must be, you know what Ricky's like. You imagine how keyed up, how emotional that is for him. Even if the thought of it, I think, if you ask him about his son, you see that. He just starts, clamming up, but he can't get it out. So he won't make week 2 without. He needs to go and watch, what's a sad movie?
Marley and Me.
Yeah. Lassie.
Yeah. Sad book. Have you read Gordon's Tales? Oh, God, that's a low book. Do we feel that Ricky will get on the resting train?
He will, for sure. I think what they're talking about 9.
Where do you get your mail? Who's your source?
I saw it on some website.
Right.
I know David Riccio wrote it.
Just getting onto this, do you have blues with other journos?
Oh, I have over the years.
Yeah.
There's been a few.
Working at the same joint?
There's been a few.
Yeah.
Not that bad.
Because
I'm much more mellow now. I used to, when I was younger, and I used to, Buzz tried to punch me the first time we met.
Oh, punch you?
Yes, at the Dally M's.
Oh,
Don't worry about Amy Drew. Let's go.
No, quickly.
I've told you this story, haven't I?
What happened?
No, because I took over Wireless column in 2005, and Buzz was doing the other column for the Sunday Telly, and he was having a few pot shots at me. So I was like having a few pot shots back, and I thought it was all fun and games. And at the Dally M after party in 2005, I went up and introduced myself, and he went, and he goes, "Oh, you've been giving it to me all year." And he put his ground lager down. I said, "Don't throw one." I said, and I said, "I'll give you the first 3." That's what I said. I'll let you throw the first 3.
Because was he a bit of a bluer in his old day? Because
I think he's a bit of a.
I know he had a stink with Hadley. I know he had a stink with Sterlo.
Yeah.
And he talks about that. Could he throw him, Buzz?
I don't know. I can't imagine.
Why do you journos get so worked up about it, though? Like with each other? I'm intrigued
Because
by
it's competitive.
Is it?
Yes.
So it's not really like a team ethos when you're working even at the same joint?
No.
No. It's all like you've got to climb.
Yeah. But when you're young and aggressive and competitive. And
Right. Okay, before we go to the news, sorry, Amy, but Raiders, can they win the comp? Yes or no, Webby?
Yes,
Yeah.
for sure.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Can
after
I
they
finish?
Sorry,
after
mate?
they beat Penrith the other day, yeah. I
Yeah.
thought that's a good sign.
What was
Can I
that?
finish?
Yes, you can. Roosters, get this into everyone. It was 10-0 at half time, and the Roosters
What
just
happened
went. Roosters 40 in 40 minutes, defeated the Storm 10. Huge win for the Chooks, so they put them in the box seat for the top 8. They haven't really clinched it yet. We've got some other games to get. Well, we'll know by Friday night. Our man Mark Nwanganitawase scores 4 tries in a match. He's just, goodness me, he's good. He's great to watch. Sam Smith, Hugo Savala, I thought they were good. And another big game from Teddy with a try and 2 assists. Webby, thoughts on this game?
I reckon it showed that they can definitely win the comp.
From 8th position.
I reckon for sure. Yeah, I reckon if I'm one of the other teams, I'd be. They're the dark horses. Don't you reckon? They've just got so much.
Yeah,
they've got so much class. Teddy's playing better than ever.
Yep.
They've got arguably the best winger in the game up there with Coates.
Yeah.
And Melbourne. I know they had 5 out, but they never lose milestone matches, particularly down there, and they got whacked.
It was. I saw the comments by Craig Bellamy saying he was embarrassed.
He was filthy.
So
I know someone who was in. I heard someone who was in the box with him on for the game.
Yep.
And he was, filthy.
he was saying he's not going to rest players, but I think once he settles down,
He probably would.
He would. Well, they can't. There's no point them playing their full strength side. Although Jerome is mooted to be playing, Jerome Hughes.
Is he?
And Bellyache said that, look, I've got to give him a run before the semi-finals. I can't have him going in cold. I still don't reckon they'll risk him.
You don't.
What do you think?
I don't know. What's he got to? What they got to win another 3 when they get to the finals. 3 games.
Yeah. And the Roosters have got to win the 4. And the Roosters aren't guaranteed because we know what's going to happen on Friday. South would like nothing better to knock them out, and hopefully the Dolphins would then win and get the points differential. But there's a lot of things going on because we've got the AJ tries, we've got the Southern at Allianz, South and East Bluin, and we've got Wayne Bennett, who, remember all those years ago, reneged on
06.
on Nick Politis, and I don't imagine Nick would forget about that.
No, I talked to Nick about this once.
Yeah?
I'm kidding. I'm being a dick.
Have you ever had a blue with Nick?
Many.
How do you
Hide.
how do you deal
Hide.
with it?
He once called me once. He once called me from, it was like a Sunday morning in Sydney, and I'd written something about Fitz retiring, likely retirement. And I got a call from Nick, and he just gave it to me, and I went, oh, hey. I said, come, Nick, how many good stories have I written about the Roosters? He goes, yes, you're right, I love you. and then I went, I could hear this water splashing his feet. I said, where are you? He said, I'm on the beach in Greece.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, dude, let it go.
Is he
Let
the
it go.
Scariest
He can
chairman to
be.
deal with?
Gus is scarier.
Oh, yeah, you and Gus had a bit of...
We've
ever
had-
mates?
Yeah, we're very close. We're very close.
Still
That's
now?
when someone said here that I don't like Canterbury. I love Canterbury. And I've written many positive things about Canterbury. But people just see the ones they don't like.
I just can't imagine how you blokes... You just got to... I just know how you do it.
What do you mean?
Well, you write an article and you know you're going to cop flack for it of somebody just waiting for the phone call? Was it just part of the gig?
I don't get bad phone calls anymore.
No?
No.
Because...
I think people know what I tell them.
And because you're a bit more experienced?
I like to think I'm pretty balanced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Gus
I'm pretty
thing.
fair.
Hey,
No,
boys.
I know.
You were
It's,
talking about the
sad.
Roosters, could potentially win the comp. Is this like potentially going to be the best 7 and 8 teams
Definitely.
that we've got? Like Panthers or Roosters can't get into 6, right? And Roosters aren't guaranteed. They need to win. If they win, they're in. So we could have Panthers and Roosters wouldn't cross over. Like this could be one of the best years where we have a chance of 7 and 8
Making the grand final.
making a grand final or being in the prelim.
I'm just getting
Like,
back...
2 good teams. I know I'm getting ahead of myself.
I know, I'm just getting back to what Sugar said last Friday. about a team winning it from 7th and 8th. No one's done it yet. No. But it's hard to win 4 very, very tough games in a row. It's hard
That's why if Penrith can do it, and I've got big doubts whether they can, this will be the best one of the 5.
The Chooks.
Yeah, no, the Panthers.
Yeah.
If they can win it from here.
Oh, definitely.
This one's the best.
Better
than the one against Brisbane.
Yeah. I have no doubt that would be their mindset because you need a theme going into the semi-finals. We used to have one. It was Ronnie Palmer who put it on the whiteboard. It was like climbing Everest. So base camp 1, and then you'd win that, and you had to go to base camp 2, and then blah 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 blah. A few of us wrote something untoward on there, which we got into trouble. We changed the mountain into something else.
Oh,
if you get my drift.
A large.
The Storm. It's the worst performance. It was the first time conceding 40 points in a half in their history. Do you think it's a worry for them, or the fact that they rested a few? If you're a Melbourne Storm fan, are you worried?
No. I reckon if you're going to have it, it might as well be now. You know what I mean? If you're going to have that result, have it now.
Nelson, I don't know
what's doing with Nelson.
I don't know what's doing with Nelson.
He's a little bit loose in the head, isn't he?
Well, Wayne. Craig Bellamy doesn't do that. I just thought this was his chance. When he named him, I thought, right, and he's starting. Did he start? Did Nelson start?
Yeah, he
I think he did.
Yeah. Hour before they changed it.
That's right. I thought, right, well, here he comes. He won't be back playing for Queensland, playing Queensland Cup for the Falcons, but yeah, it wasn't a Nelson-like performance. Certainly missed Harry Grant.
Get Hughes back. He might be better off the bench.
Yeah.
Once a full 17 or as close to the full 17 come back, and they got their top 2. They go through Melbourne.
Yeah.
So
the brick was good, making his comeback.
Return.
I thought he was very good. Eze, can you ask Webby who he thinks would win an exhibition fight between the Breadman, Brent Reid, and Danny Wilder? No Limit are close to confirming 2 journos who will fight each other later this year. That's from Wazza Davis.
Yeah, Wazza Davis. That's a very good question. It'd be Wilder would fight dirty, for sure, but Reedy would be annoying. Would go away.
I think.
But he can't take a punch.
Who?
Reedy.
Reedy.
I don't think either
glass
of them
jaw.
can. Both glass jawed.
Ooh,
Okay.
No.
You had
double KO.
You ever had an argument with those two?
Many times, both of them.
You blokes are just.
Oh, we're right. We're fine.
Kitties have got claws. Meow.
Need a fight night.
That'd be great. Would you do it for charity? There we go. Let's put it on the record now. For a charity.
I'd have to lose 20 kegs.
Yeah, we'll get you fit. I'll get you teamed up. We'll get Johnny Lewis.
I used to train with Johnny.
Okay.
Is that a
Bruce,
Bruce?
yeah.
100% that's a Bruce.
That's more than a
That's
Bruce.
a perfect example.
That is.
I punched Johnny. By mistake, I was shadow boxing and went whack and hit the great Johnny
He's
Lewis.
80.
I know. And his hat went off. He went, whoa, what has happened?
Got him right in the chin.
I hit him right on the cheek. Anyway, I'm not going to talk.
No,
I'm not going to say anything anymore because I feel like a knob.
Going back to that.
Every time I say something, maybe I'm walking around just being sounding like a knob all the time.
No, you're not.
Am I?
No, you're not.
Am I a knob?
Not all the time.
You're not all the time.
Not all the time.
Would you, for charity, if we can organise it, can we have a fight night with you? We'll get you fit.
And whom?
Will you pick your target?
The listener would have some good.
Who should I fight?
Yeah, let's throw it out there. Listener, text through.
I don't like the way
04
this. This
57.
was supposed to be fun being on here.
It is fun.
It is.
I feel like I'm under the spotlight.
No, this is what we do here.
Yeah, good. Let's start a flipping a blue with somebody.
Okay, let's go look at the Eels. Eels, we just got a quick. Do you want to do this game? Or
Yeah, let's do it. Go.
Okay. Well, the Eels, they edged out the Warriors 26-22. Parramatta denying the New Zealand side a top 4 finish. So they've only been out of the top 4 once prior to this.
Who?
The Warriors.
Oh no!
Try or no try at the death there.
It's a no try.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I'm a Warriors guy.
Yeah. Brooksy?
It touches Yongi pretty much simultaneously. So for people to say it's going back, how can you really tell? Like
He's jumping forward in the
Yongi
air.
gets it. Yeah, it's
Momentum.
unfortunate. But yeah, it was no try.
The Parramatta side, geez, they're good to watch. I love how the forwards are just interchange passing between themselves. It feels a bit like the 2005 Tigers. Remember when they had that sort of small pack but very skillful pack?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Rilesy's doing a terrific job. Agree?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's for all the bullshit he was copying at the start of the text lines lit up.
We're gonna have to go. We're gonna have to go to a break, and on the other side, Shawnee, because I've got to get through all these. Buzz versus Denny Widler. Buzz versus Denny Widler. A lot of Denny Widlers and Buzz. Surely Buzz can't fight.
Webby versus Kenty, that's not going to happen.
No.
I like Kenty.
Yeah,
And
Kenny
he's-
would punch
and
holes in you anyway.
He scares the shit out of me.
He would punch holes into you.
Hey, I don't think you punch holes in me.
Yeah, he would.
No, he wouldn't.
He can fight. I've seen it. Well, he can't fight. So
Hey.
let's go. Dolphins 36 versus the Titans 30. The dream is alive for the Dolphins. Just barely, though. They kicked out to an 18-point lead, and I thought, oh, this could be it for the Titans. But as what's been their Achilles heel all year for the Dolphins, they start so well, but they sort of they fade away in the second half. Webby,
They're running on fumes. Don't you reckon?
yeah.
They're just. I'm glad they won. I thought they're in big trouble here. They were coming to get them, the Titans, and then the journo Wimmy was going, come on, make sure we got that live game coming up next week.
The Trey Fuller experiment, it can't be an experiment. He has to be, like I know people saying, he's got to be 14. He has to be fullback.
He has to.
He has to be fullback.
It's a waste.
Well, just the way he's done it twice now when he just takes a hit up and just punches straight through the middle of the field. He's done that twice now. He was doing it for fun in the Queensland Cup. You move, Herbie can play right centre.
So Hammer and Herbie centres, Fuller at the back, Bostock, Isako wings.
That is who's their 5'8" next year?
Is it Cody?
Sullivan.
No, he's gone.
So,
No, who they? Schneider.
Bradley.
Schneider's come because Cody. There was rumours he was going to Super League. Webby, and you got any?
I don't know.
No.
There you go.
Well,
Journo.
it's been the it's been their
I reckon
forwards.
he's an underrated player, Cody Nicarima.
Yeah. Well, he works
got-
well with him.
Yeah, he does.
With the kid
He does.
because they've worked out. He's worked out the tempo that he plays at, and that left side. I mean, when they get their forwards back, hopefully, young Flegler comes back. They were saying that the shoulder injury is healing.
Tommy Gilbert.
Tommy Gilbert,
Max Plath.
Plaffy. They need a couple of big front. Oh, Safidi.
Daniel.
One big.
Kulakefu's there, coming back this week.
Yeah, that's a good looking pack.
Connolly.
What do you know about the Desi? Do you think Desi will coach again?
I don't know who'd take him.
You feel that now the clubs are getting away from the experienced coaches?
Don't you reckon?
Yeah.
I love Des, but it just feels like it's passing him by a bit. It just in terms of connecting with the younger players,
yeah.
that's why Wayne's so special because he can,
Yep.
in his own funny way. But other coaches when they get on a bit, I think you saw it with Sheensy,
Yeah.
at the Tigers too. So, yeah,
Maybe
I don't know why Des would just go. That's it.
Well, if you still think you can offer something, but that's interesting about Wayne. Maybe Wayne was doing this anyway. You know what I mean? Like all those years ago when it was always, you got to flog the blokes and embarrass them in front of a video. Shout out to you, Ricky Stewart. But now you can't do that with these kids.
No.
And maybe that's the genius of Wayne. I don't know whether he has to adapt. I feel that he was doing that anyway.
Wayne likes playing the dag.
Yeah.
He likes, when South remember when South got flogged there by 50 odd in 21, and they would turn up to training and he just said, and he's come in and he's got his pants pulled up around his armpits, the hat on backwards, playing like Pretty Woman by Roy Orbison. It's like this weird image of him, and he said, let's forget about what happened, and let's don't do any video or nothing, and they went on to win the comp. Make the grand final.
Because you spent a lot of time with him, didn't you, when you wrote his book?
I spoke to him a lot. I feel like I'm bruising myself.
No, don't worry about it. You're able to bruise here. What was it like sitting with him?
I only sort of had one big one-on-one with him, and that was up at his farm in Brisbane. And I turned up, and look, it was an unauthorised book. But he was the first person I called, and he sort of appreciated that I was up front with him. And so I said, I want to get in front of you for at least one big interview. The whole idea of the book was to interview all these different people. And I went up to his farm near Warwick, outside of Brisbane. And I remember he sort of came out and he said, park here. And I parked around near the Hills hoist out the back. I got out and he goes, take your shoes off. And I went, okay. He said, shut that fly stream. We get flies here, okay? And I was like, this is going to be fun.
Yeah.
We walked in and he said, I don't have tea or coffee, so you'll have to make your own. And I went, so I'm going to get the tea bag out and made it. And then sat down and he just gave me 5 hours of absolute gold.
Right.
Yeah.
When
It was amazing. He was really... And then over the next sort of year and a half when I was writing that book, he'd call me out of the blue. I made a real point of walking around with my pad and pen because you could be in Coles and Wayne would call with, something to add or say and you'd be there, leaned up against the bread making notes for half an hour. So it was an interesting exercise. I wanted to do that book because he's just an interesting bloke.
When you say unauthorised,
Yeah.
Explain that.
Well, it just wasn't with his permission. But he was good in the sense that I called him straight away and said, well, I'd rather work with you than against you, so I'll give you whatever you want.
Okay. But
But it wasn't a book in his words, or it wasn't with his, with his approval.
Right. So you could write anything, and
Yeah.
he didn't have the last right.
He didn't have a say in it at all. He didn't make any money out of it. So
Okay. What about Cam Smith?
that I ghost wrote that.
Right.
Yeah, Cameron signed off on every single word of that.
And why did Cam come to you?
I'd spoken to Isaac, his manager, about it years before, and then I'd written a few, and I think I'd sort of got a reputation for,
Yeah.
doing league books, and no one else has been doing them really the last few years. I just love, those big sort of projects because you get more time. But Cameron was great because I went down to Melbourne for a week because it was all under pressure deadline-wise, and I remember sitting there in his backyard. It was just for a week. We just sat there and, I come around every day and...
Any blues? Anything?
No,
he said you
none
don't
at
put
all.
in?
No. And Barb was great. She sort of left us alone, but she was nice as buggery. And I think that the best part of that project was that in that week we went around and I was really interested in how he thought, his thought
Yeah.
process as a player. And I said, I also want you to talk me through that 2008 semi-final between Brisbane and Melbourne. The one where GI scores right at the death. It's like that incredible game.
Yeah.
And we sat there at this pub around the corner from his house and we just watched it on my laptop and I put the tape on and he just talked through and it was amazing. It was just sort of basically he was telling me plays before that happened, just incredible. He remembered everything.
Was he? Because I haven't read the book, but I'm sure you'll give me a free copy.
I don't care if you read it, just buy it.
He has he always been that calm and sort of nothing sort of fazed him?
I reckon he's a chip off the old block of the old man.
Okay, so
his dad's very similar.
What did he do? What industry was he?
He's a
in?
brickie.
Oh, right. Wow, that is working class.
Yeah.
I've never seen, and I see it in Nathan as well, but I never saw him get up players, his own players. Like give him a rev up on the field. Whether or not he does it behind closed doors, Nathan definitely doesn't do it.
No, I think he's more direct than Nathan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I reckon I've seen it. I've seen it in dressing rooms. He seems like he's, but before when he was captaining Australia, it's always pretty strong.
Right. No, he's.
But he was good. I liked Cameron. I really got to know him a bit better because that's why I wanted to do the book too. That book as well because people didn't know who he was.
Yeah.
But he's one of the greats ever.
What about Nathan? Would you do a book on Nathan?
I've already put the request in because I did Ivan's that's out at the moment.
Yep.
And I said to Ivan, if any time a young fella wants to do it, let me do it.
I wonder if he would.
Yeah, I don't know. They don't. Players of that generation don't do books now.
No.
They do podcasts. Or
Yeah,
something
that's
like that.
right. That's one. Well,
But you can hold a book in your hand.
You can hold a lot of things in your hand.
We're
going to go to
with both hands. Sometimes both hands are required.
Yes, lucky out if you're lucky. Sharks 40 defeated the Knights 16. I said last night on Maddie's show, if the Knights could put that 20 minutes into 80 minutes, they played perfect football. I know Sharks were a little bit slow in the first quarter of the game, but the kicking game, the defence, and they just fell away. Ronaldo Mulatalo got the hat-trick. And Braden Trindle, he's got the ankle injury. Do we know anything about that, Webby? Do we know if it's
I heard
serious?
it wasn't that bad.
Okay.
I heard it wasn't that bad. I think it's going to... Let me let me Google.
No, it's all right.
No, yeah, I think it was more precautionary.
Yeah.
He'll be
Are we a fan of the
named
Sharks?
tomorrow.
Do we think they can... Many people
When they
have-
play, they were patchy. When they play those good patches, they're good.
I think
It's
Warriors and
prolific in that.
Sharkies are in danger here. If they've got Panthers and Roosters in this
Well, don't
knockout
forget,
games.
about a month or 6 weeks ago, they give it to the Chooks down there. That was a game. I know the score didn't indicate it, but they was very, very dominant in that game. And I thought, oh, here they come.
But when they get going, when they're going with Nico and Trindle and Kennedy at the back there,
yeah,
they're great to watch.
they sort of go a little bit sideways when they're looking, rather than just punching down the middle. They try and get out of it by going sideways. And when on a defensive line that is coming up, it looks really bad. And I think that's an indication, sort of, when Nico gets a bad rap, because he tries to go around them rather than say, well, righto forwards, this is not my job. Turn them under. He tries to solve it himself.
What do you think of their pack?
I think it's good. I think it's good. I mean, Nicker on one side, Teague Wilton. If you're a ball player, there's no better back rowers hitting holes, but they are a little bit light. I know they got Adam Fanua Blake, but I feel they don't have that punch
In the middle.
against the bigger teams or all those top teams. But you look at them, they should be, right?
That's right. I just think when they get rolling, they're pretty. I think they're a bit forgotten as a team.
So could they cause an upset?
I can't see them win the comp, but I can see them get past the first week of the finals.
Right. Well, they'll be.
Which is usually a pass mark for the Sharks, isn't it? These
yeah.
days?
Well, last year they were good. Didn't they get through?
They go to the second week.
Yeah.
The third week.
And what about the stadium? Which
Oh,
side are you
God.
on?
What do you mean? Where should they play? I'm sorry. I just think a professional sport, you shouldn't be playing finals matches in a ground like
Exactly.
that. You can't.
Not when our
You've
games.
got a $850 million stadium. I know it's the Roosters home ground and all that, but Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
What about all the Sharks fans who get locked out of that final? Crazy.
I know, and I don't know why they persevere with it. Is it that much of a home ground advantage?
Well, remember they didn't last year. Remember they didn't. Was it the second week? And they remember they won the first week.
Yep.
And then it was the second week. No, yeah, they won the first week. Then in the second week, they wanted to play there again. They said, no, it's got to go to Allianz.
Yeah. Well, I think it has to.
Oh, no, it might have been Combank.
Combank. I
Anyway,
think
it was
I
Combank.
think
It was Combank. Anyway.
Combank.
And they won.
Yeah. Broncos 38 defeated the Cowboys 30. Not much. Wasn't high on the priority list. The defence here. Broncos moving to the top four. Maggie Maguire gave him a halftime spray. I didn't think it was that bad.
It just sounded like a normal Madge halftime address.
Yeah, there wasn't. There wasn't. His head didn't go red. There
and
wasn't
also-
any spitting.
I love what he said. He said, "Oh, I don't do it very often."
Give him
a
rev
rev.
up.
I don't do it anymore often. What do you mean? What, every second week?
Well, it worked. Reece Walsh, another strong game. Rocks or dimes. I hate that. I hate this terminology when they say
About him.
Can you come up with something better?
Better.
You're the great orator. Tell me this. How do we? Give me
What's another
something,
term? Say,
because it's just been used ad nauseum,
yeah, it's a very lazy term.
and that's
so-
the way he plays. If we start saying, "Well, no, right, just play the percentage play," that's not his game.
No.
I mean, there's a thing going around on WhatsApp we just showed you.
Well, that's
It was quite interesting. It's
that
about
was
recovery.
definitely more rocks, that one.
Drinking Brasco water. Reece Walsh, he got a strong game. 202 metres, 10 tackle busts. Hang on. Did he get it? Did he get the jackman?
No, because he had line break assists, not offloads. He was 2 offloads short.
Oh, okay. Do you know what that is, Webby? A jackman?
No, what's a Jackman?
Tell him, Brooksy.
Triple threat. So we've basically got 3 stats that we need these players to hit. 200 or more run meters, Fletch.
Yep.
5 or more tackle busts.
Yep.
And then the controversial one, 5 or more offloads.
It's doable.
What about the line breaks?
Yeah, we didn't.
We didn't throw that in. We just said tackle breaks. It's a lot easier.
Right.
So,
He's done well, though.
Broncos, can they win the comp, Webby? This is what I'm going to hit you up.
The Bronx,
Yep.
for sure.
You think they can?
Yeah, if they can stay in fourth to get in the 4, who knows?
They've done.
I don't think they can do it. There's no way they could do it from outside the 4.
What a luxury to have your both halves go down and you can throw Ben Hunt in. That
not
could
bad,
be,
is it?
That could end up being the signing of the decade. for the
Billy
Broncos.
Walters.
Ever.
Well, I mean, if he's not there, they'll have to have now. No knock on Jock Madden.
All right, let's think of put it in storylines. What a yarn. Given that he lost him one.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I
Well, you
dropped the ball.
He dropped. Yeah, he was playing good. I mean, that's a bit harsh. We don't sort
Sorry.
of plays on here. We don't sort of do that sort of gear.
Yes, we do.
It's not NRL 360.
Billy Walters
He's-
last fortnight.
Going
That
enormous.
Karapani try.
Yep.
Bullet. And then the week before he did the kick across
Yeah.
with the Nous to be able to put a kick in like that. He's filled in well.
Mickey Nouse.
Mickey
Is Ezra coming back?
I don't think so.
Right. And now with Renault's injury, yeah, it's just what a luxury to have a Ben Hunt. Let's go to is this the last game, Turi? Yeah. Last game, Sea Eagles 40 defeated the mighty Red V of the St George Illawarra Dragons.
I vagued out of that one.
24. DCE, I saw this was a interesting stat. Someone said that DCE had 5 try assists on that game, and Matty Burton's only had 4 for the whole year.
Oh,
Is that right?
Different players, though.
They are.
Different players.
What do you think about him going to Chooks?
Who?
DCE.
Oh, I thought you meant
Man,
Burton.
Jesus.
I
don't know.
say this.
Say it.
I say this. If you've got the opportunity to get a halfback like Daly Cherry Evans in your side, you take it. Even if he is
I'm with
36 years of age,
I'm with
he's
you.
going to make that team better. And Hugo Savala is going to be a terrific player.
For everything you say about him, he's still an incredible kicker of the ball,
Yeah, and
which is just so important in the
at this day and age,
It does.
and
It is.
invariably makes the right decision at the right time because he's so experienced. People are saying, he's arm grabbing, he's missing tackles. He goes into that Roosters system. He'll want to prove himself. Change
Want
is,
to prove. Yeah.
I've got to say,
it's very-
change is as good as a holiday.
Yeah, that's right. Depends
every-
on where the holiday is, though.
Yeah.
yeah, that's true.
Thailand. I love
I've
Thailand.
had good fun there.
Yeah. Pot's legal there now. Did you know that?
Is it really?
Yeah. So
What about heroin?
I don't think so.
No.
But the old days, the king, he was obviously anti-drugs. And then, because I know a little bit of Thai, Sawadi Cup, Pompui Gatoi. What happened was the king's son, he took over. The old king passed away. The young son was a bit of a playboy.
All
He
right.
got caught wearing a fishnet singlet coming out of a rave in Germany.
Oh.
Yeah, full of the Garys.
Oh.
Well, he's came in and he said the tourism during the COVID era hurt. So what they've done is made pot legal. Not too much. You can just have a little bit
The
of
old-
perso on you.
Right. The old Powerade saxophone.
Well, yes, orchie bottle.
What?
And Tolu Kola scored his 16th try of the season. This kid, the back end of this year,
Killing it.
goodness me. What about your Dragons, boys?
Yeah, he didn't score 2 though.
No, I
Yeah,
did.
that might have been on that one. That might have been my.
Are we going to persevere next year? Is Daniel Atkinson's the
He's
saviour?
going to. Yes, he will change it all.
Just-
I think I feel. Yeah. I don't know.
Do you think he's going? Do you think Flano's going to put Atkinson at 7?
Probably. He's shown that he could drop his son.
Yeah. Okay. Well, he hasn't this
kidding.
year.
Do you think that?
I think he. Well, what's he going to do with him then?
I thought he was just going to play him 6.
Who, Atkinson?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. God.
Lyken's defence issues have not improved at
Yeah,
all.
but
and now they're
I
targeting
know.
him.
Give him a bit of time.
So we're saying Atkinson.
Are you going to?
Flanagan-
What are you flicking him already?
I'm not flicking him, but he's. It's only going to get worse for him if he doesn't sort it out.
See, sometimes he looks.
With the ball, he's got no problem.
I know he's very skillful.
He's just got to at least put his body in front of him. I tell you what was a bad defensive was against South when young Tyron Munro, and he got his head on the wrong side. That was, for a first-grade player,
Yeah.
you'd be worried. Don't you think?
Yeah, I am.
And then when he picked him again, I don't know.
God, I don't know what he's going to go with next year.
I feel like
But
it's
this
a
is
bit
very-
of a. It's like a 1 year thing. Every year they're going to just work towards maybe getting a halves combo.
Well, our man, the TikTok dancer, Lockie Ilias, by
What?
all reports, he's braining it in second
Yeah, I
grade.
know.
But he won't be there after 2026. You don't think?
He won't be there next year?
Well, if he's not getting a run
after next year.
Yeah. if he doesn't get a
I'd
run.
be surprised if Braith doesn't try to move him next.
Yeah.
After this year.
You're still here? We'll see more on the Joel and Fletch socials and catch us live on SEN Radio. Because if you don't, you're an A grade. But if you do, you're the absolute Mickey.